says, "Hello, PJ. I really need your advice on this. I'm a gambler. I gamble a lot. My losses aren't little amounts. I lose about 70,000 naira upwards. I don't know how to quit this. Right now, I really need some advice."
Okay. Praise God. Okay, he's talking about a gambler. Probably is addicted to gambling. And he loses money a lot, and he's trying to quit, but he doesn't know how. Okay. First of all, let's look at that. This has become an habit. It's not just gambling per se. People gamble for many reasons. Some gamble for fun. Some gamble for a living. Some gamble because they want something. You know, they want to make money. You know, as a business. So, but on this, I don't really know what his category of gambling, what it's all about. But if this has become an habit that is making him lose money, and he needs help on this, he needs to stop it, then, and he's not having that power to stop it, sometimes he finds himself back in this gambling. You know, like I always say, to break an habit, you need to replace it with another habit. That is where it begins. To break an habit, you need to replace it with another habit. You will not gamble if you do not have money with you. That's one. You will not gamble if you don't have the time to do so. Are you getting me? So for you to be able to create, to get away from gambling, number one step you need to take is to keep money away from you. Keep money. Invest your money on things. You getting me? Either to invest your money in something that is more beneficial, that will take the money totally away from you. So that is a step to start. So if you don't have money with you, you will not have the money to gamble. That is step. Then the second thing this person needs to do in order to help himself from the habit of gambling, is to also get himself involved in legitimate business. Legitimate business like getting a full-time job or getting involved in serious business that take his time. Are you getting it? So once you don't have time in your hand, you will not have the time to start thinking about gambling. Because if you are making money elsewhere, because the essence of gambling, they want to gain quick money. But just imagine you make this money elsewhere. You have legitimate business you do that gives you this money. You won't be thinking that low to go and be doing all those kind of things. It's because of frustration. People are looking for quick money, quick way of making quick cash and all that. That's how they get themselves involved in gambling. On the other hand, another thing he can do is to also learn to discipline himself. Discipline yourself comes with a lot of price. Discipline yourself. First, you have to find out if you have friends that are into the same thing with you, that are also gambling as well. You need to discipline yourself to keep away from those friends. That's a step you need to take. Keep friends that gamble. Stay away from there. Don't hang around there. As long as you hang around a gambling club, you hang around where people are play gamble, I must be honest with you, you are definitely going to do the same. It's just like every other habit, like smoking, drinking, and all of that. It's the same thing. Because, okay, why do people want to gamble? Because they're looking for quick way of making quick cash. Are you getting me? That's what they are looking for. But if only they realize there is nothing like gambling, they need to be educated as well. Of which I'll tell you. Let me just say this here. Gambling is not a business. Are you getting me? Gambling is not a business. So, and if you think you are gaining money, you don't actually gain. Because people who set up the business of gambling, where do you think they get money from? To pay those that win. What they do, they collect from Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C in order to give to Mr. D. And they say Mr. D won. But when they collect 1,000 from this one, collect 1,000 from, they collect 1,000 from this. When Mr. D win, they're not going to give him the complete money. They may give Mr. D 3,000. Say Mr. D win 3,000. But do not forget, they have collected 4,000 naira from everybody. So now they give Mr. D 3,000. They gain 1,000. This is how the game of gambling is all about. So if you think the person that set up this scheme, they have a plan of making money. Are you getting me? Everyone who set up a business want to make money. The people who are behind the gambling, whatever you involve, the gambling the person is involving, they are actually trying to make money out of you. Are you getting it? Sometimes they make it look as if they are here to help you. They dash you money. Nothing like that. It doesn't happen that way. They will collect 1,000 naira from 100 persons. That is how much? 100,000 naira. At the next thing, they will tell you that you won. Among that 100 people, they will make one a lucky winner. And that lucky winner, they are going to give him 20,000. Are you getting it? They give this lucky winner 20,000. Or maybe 2 person out of that 100. They give his son 20,000, give his son 20,000. Wow, I play 1,000 and make 20,000. But what they do not realize is that they actually collected money from the rest 100 and give them. They will tell this 100 to try again. Look at somebody just won. This one just won. Try again, try again. And when you try again, you are still going to give more money that you're not going to win. And sometimes they also look at your profile as well. They know those who are constantly gambling. For you not to give up, they will not encourage you. You just win a little, maybe 5,000 after you have put 1,000. They will not encourage you, tell you, oh, because you put small money. If you put big money, you will win big money. Then you go put big money inside, and at the end of the day, you lose your money again. It's the same thing like this Ponzi scheme. Are you getting it? Like all this they tell you bring 1 naira, get 2 naira. The question you should ask yourself, where did they get the 2 naira from? They are giving you. So they collect from Mr. A to give to Mr. C. They collect from Mr. C to give to Mr. D. The day they do not have where to collect from, what will happen? The scheme will collapse. Automatically, other people's money goes down the drain. So gambling, generally, it is not a business. If you are a young person here, you are involving yourself in gambling, please stop. Gambling is just like involving yourself in drug. Are you getting me? It's the same thing as drug addicts, people like alcoholic addicts and all that. If you start gambling, it's a gradual thing. The next you're going to find yourself in drugs and other things. So people gamble their life away. They gamble their resources away. They gamble all their hand-earned money away. Even they put their family out of the house. People gamble with their house. So it starts small, and gradually you get to start betting things out, or your property, your cars, and all that. And so I don't think gambling is something that any person should consider. If you know the danger of gambling, if you know what it will lead you to, you wouldn't want to go there. So gambling is not anything. For me, I will look at the guy who want to quit gambling. First of all, he need to take education. You need to learn about what gambling is all about. I believe if you have a knowledge of what gambling is all about, you wouldn't want to gamble again. You will know that these people are, what is it called? Gambling. That means you're gambling with your life. They are playing with your life. That is it. They are playing with your money. You give them money, they tell you are going to get this. And at the end of the day, you don't get anything. I remember back in those days, all those guys that used to push truck around, have all manner of item inside. They tell you if you take this card and scratch it, you can win something. You remember those guys? So they tell you can win something. You forget that these guys are that stupid. You see BB gadget they put there. You believe you are going to use 20 naira to win electric blender of how much? Or 1,000 something. So you think it's going to happen? They tell you all these things are inside there. They are not there. They know what they're doing. The kind of things you will win is spoon, plastic spoon and plastic plates. That's what they will put inside. So it is what they actually are put together. And again, they know the card that actually has those good stuff. If they notice they come to a place, people keep choosing, and they notice nobody is winning. People outside begin to lose interest. Then they will bring out one of those cards that they actually have something more valuable. They will put it out. Somebody will pick it. You will not know. They know them. They know it's the way they arrange it. Once somebody pick that and you open it, oh, he won tumbler, glass tumbler. Oh, everybody is shouting, oh yeah, let me try. He just won. Come and try your own. You know, this is how they sensitize your brain. And you keep doing that, I keep doing that. Like this Baba Ijebu also. The same thing. That is what it's all about. Niger Bet, all of them, they are all the same. Do not waste your money on anything. Bring 1 naira, I get 2 naira. It's all gambling. You start small and you get addicted to it. Almost won. That's how you find yourself inside the grave. I'm telling you. I believe you got that.
Come on, round of applause. Hallelujah.